Hello everybody, Jonathan here and welcome back to a brand new video. So as you can see, I'm doing a little something different once again for you everyone. I've decided that I'm going to do this change around for you all to see. I've got everything pretty much squared up, the room's tidy-ish. There's enough room for me to play around with moving stuff around and putting stuff where it needs to be. So for those people that don't know what's going on, if you're coming into the channel for the first time, my name's Jonathan and I attempt to review movies, and I do other odd bits and pieces here and there as well. I do have a second channel, but I don't have anything uploaded onto it just yet. It's pretty much a concept channel for the moment. I'm thinking about what I can actually do with it. I'm thinking along the lines of gaming, but other than that, this is my baby for the time being. So I'm going to be shuffling everything around. What my plan of action is, because as you can see behind me here, I've got one shelf here that you can see that actually has quite a few movies on it. I've got another 4 along this way, plus another one very simple, plus another one almost identical to this. So I'm going to be moving those over here, which is where my bed area is. So what my plan is to put my bed back along this wall like it used to be when I first moved in, and have all of that in that corner. Little sofa just here, which I don't have just yet, but I will. I'll probably have it in here by tomorrow, I think. And it's all because I have got a new TV coming on Thursday next week. I've got 4K coming, Sony Bravia. I showcased it in my last video, so check back on that to have a look at it and see what you guys think of it. So I'm going to get cracking on with this, and I'll come back in a little bit. Lovely, sussed it. Okay, so if you are wondering why I've got my normal TV up there, I need to mark out where I've got some pictures that are going to be going up on this wall. So my plan is I'm going to use my TV as a guide, because I don't want to hide any of these pictures, and the ones that I've got going up are 3 that three that I may have showcased before, I'm not 100% sure. First off, we've got this one of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Leo DiCaprio, well, I'm sure you guys know already anyway, but I've also got two of the pictures that I picked up from the HorrorCon from last year. The ones, two from Jamie Reid. So the next ones that are going up is my Hellraiser picture and the Terminator and RoboCop crossover. So those are going to be going up above the TV. So that's what my plan of action is next, is to figure out where these need to go. You cannot be fucking serious. Really? Really? Bonus. Absolute bonus. Right. Let's get him shifted. Right, okay, so I've somewhat got this set up. I'm going to move a few things around. DVD, I'm going to move Blu-rays around in accordance, and then we'll look at the end product. Oh man, after all that, I need to reposition the pictures again. Oh dear. Now the only reason why I'm having to do that is because I've had to try, I don't know whether I'm not sure whether you saw that, but when I was putting this unit in, it sort of wouldn't go in completely. I did have the idea of maybe just having it at the angle, but when I looked at it, obviously, as you could see, it looked a bit stupid. So I thought maybe if I just moved everything over a little bit, because I can still get my hand into the little corner there to get out whatever I need. It's not like I'm going too far in, but doing that, it's I need to reposition the pictures once again. Oh dear. Right, okay, I'll just do what I can. I'll just do what I can, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Right, let's crack on. Right, okay, I think my time slot actually ran out on that last segment, so I just carried on as normal just to finish off things. I wasn't really in camera, but yeah, that is pretty much it for this setup. So I'm just going to quickly really just move that across it. You can kind of see what I've got going there, and it doesn't actually look too bad. Obviously I've still got the sofa to go in, plus I've got the TV to go there when that arrives on Thursday. But other than that, I am really pleased as to how that has actually turned out. Now, as I mentioned before, what I did have to do is I've had to move these a little bit further over. Like I said, I've got about maybe 3 inches that's set in towards the corner, which isn't really much of a problem. As you can see, I can still get to the movies that I need to get to if need be. So yeah, I'm happy with that. All I've got to do really is, like I said, just got to reposition these 3 pictures that are behind me, and then we can get sorted out. So onwards and upwards, let's carry on, and I'll need to change one of my batteries. Right, okay, so I've managed to get the, hang on a sec, I'll just turn this turn the monitor off. There we go, that's a bit better. Managed to get the monitor turned off. As you can see, you might not be able to notice it, but I have actually moved the pictures over by about 2 or 3 inches, something like that. So that is looking a lot better than what it does now. Well, than what it did, I should say. Sorry. It's like I said, it's not very noticeable when you look at it from this angle. It's not noticeable from when you're like actually stood from this perspective, because it cuts off about maybe, like I said, a couple of inches off the Hellraiser one. But once you get into prime position where the TV is actually going to be, you will actually be able to see them in their full glory. So I'm really happy that that has worked out as well as it has done. So I'm going to finish it off here, and then we'll do a final show around of what it is going to look like from now on. All right, everybody, so I'm all sorted with getting the room rearranged. Now I really do have to be honest here. This is actually the day after I did this, because I was that tired once I'd gotten finished. Once I'd had a shower and done everything else I had to do, I kind of forgot to finish finish off any kind of recording that needed to be done for the end of the video. So what I'm just going to quickly do, I'm just going to quickly turn off, or no, that's a bit too dark. It doesn't matter. Anyway, let's change the view, and then we can have a look at what I have done. Alrighty, so here we are. It's all done. It's ready to go. Now I really needed to get it finished off. Because, as I said in that last video, I was looking at getting a little 2-seater sofa for the room, but unfortunately I did my measurements, and when I went down to look and see what we had here at the hotel, furniture wise and seating, there wasn't anything big enough to go into the corner. So this is my backup. I'm just going to get rid of those horrible looking things. This is my backup, and to be honest, it hasn't worked out too bad. I'll just give you a little view of that. It's looking a little bit cluttered now, but you know, what can you do? But yes, this is the setup. There, you can see it right there. So I'm really pleased with it. Got my camera all ready to go and all of that. There is my view from the chair. Really pleased with what I've done there, and yes, that is what it's going to look like. Obviously there is going to be a TV going right there, but you know, once that's there, it's going to be completely finished. I need to find a place for that dude there, my jungle predator. So I don't know where I'm going to put him, but I'll find somewhere. And obviously he's watching you as well. He's watching you, and he'll be watching me as well, doing these videos. Let's give you a little quick peek out of the window, because we'll have quite a nice view looking out over onto the start of the Helvellyn range, which I've spoken about in my Latric video. If you haven't seen that video, everyone, check that. Go and have a look at it, see what you think. But yes, this is the setup, and like I say, I'm really pleased with it. It may look a little shoddy, but hey, you know, if this is what I was wanting to try, if this is what I was trying to accomplish, then you know, it is what it is. But at least I've got the space for the TV. So that is just about it for
this video. Where are we? Right, okay. So thanks a lot for tuning into the video, guys. I really do appreciate you jumping on board to watching me attempt to put a couple of pictures up. Yeah, no, that it didn't. I know it didn't exactly go fantastic, but I got them up nevertheless, and kind of got a little bit lucky at the same time. So, if you like the video, and you'd like to see a bit more, of me, make sure to hit that one. Make sure to give it a couple of thumbs up, subscribe as well, and hit the bell notification to stay updated with any future videos that I might be uploading in the future, if you want me to, of course. And tell me what you all think of what I've actually done here, and whether it's been worth my while. So until then, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope to see a few more of you, and you'll probably see a bit more of me in the next few weeks. So with that being said, this is me, Trekflix, signing off.